Over the weekend, I was looking at the website of my local dog shelter, as I often do. And I was met with this experience where I have lots of filters. So in the age of AI that we live in now, what I really wanted was just a text field where I could describe the perfect dog and have it shown to me. And you see this on other websites, like a tire website. We have lots of filters here. You can think about things like real estate websites, insurance companies, e-commerce, podcasts, things like that all have lots of data points that could be filtered on, but filtering all those makes the user experience a little bit tough. So, of course, being a web developer and a fan of Sanity structured content, I thought I've got to give this a try, building out this better experience. So here's what I built. I built very quickly, mostly a vibe code. I built this Pup Finder. And how this works is you describe the dog you want, and it filters down the list and even asks you a couple follow-up questions. And the follow-up questions are actually curated based on the dogs that are left. So let's give this a go. Let's say I want a dog that won't make me sneeze and loves kittens. And I chose this on purpose because if we look at our data in Sanity, we can see that we don't have an option for doesn't make me sneeze, or we don't have an option for good with kittens, but we do have an option for good with cats, and we do have an option for hypoallergenic. So those are like the same thing, but if we just did this on a strict text match, it wouldn't work. So let me go ahead and click Find My Pup, give this a good run through, and let's start sniffing out the perfect matches. Alright, so this returned a text prompt. This is great, kind of tells us, reaffirms what we're looking for, and tells us that we have 5 wonderful dogs that are hypoallergenic and cat friendly. And this is great. We can see our dogs down here, but what else we got is this set of questions. This is what I was talking about to help us filter down the list of dogs. Maybe some things we didn't think about asking in our original input. So how active is our lifestyle? Let's say relaxed. Do we have other pets besides cats? That's a good question. Yes, I have dogs too. So we're going to go ahead and find my pup. And once that loaded, we can see that this is great. We have 2 perfect matches. So this experience has been great. I'll go ahead and open up Toby. Toby looks like an amazing pup. And let's go ahead and choose Toby. Great. So now that we've looked at this demo, let's talk a little bit about how I made this and what went into this. First, I want to mention our Sanity MCP Server. This has a ton of functionality, when you're working with Claude Code like I do, V0, Cursor, any LLM that's really going to help you build out a Sanity project. We have some simple installation steps, but you can browse down and see just a list of all the available tools. It really makes generating content, reading content amazing. One of my favorites is generating images. All of these dogs that are on this website, all of these were generated with AI. And what's great about it being in Sanity is that it could use the actual data and generate an image of a Great Pyrenees. Next up, to help your LLM really output high quality best practices, we have our Sanity Agent Toolkit. And this comes with multiple skills like building a schema, building a studio, querying content, things like that, that if your agent is working with old data, it's not going to do a great job. So this is just an amazing resource for outputting great code. Next up, we have our agent context. And this is really important to this project because this is what allows AI to read our Sanity content via the MCP. Let's take a look at how the agent context is set up in our project. So we've got our agent context here in our Sanity Studio, and The first thing we see here is the URL. This is the URL that we are providing to our large language model, whether that's Anthropic or OpenAI, to be able to see our sanity data. And this is important because we're able to provide a sliver of our content for AI to see. So this helps because we're not just sending a large text dump of all of our content. This data comes across as structured content, and like in this instance, we're actually able to filter down by just dog types, which is all we have in this sample data set. But we can do things like say, hey, actually, we only want AI to see the dogs that are ready for adoption. And this is going to make our context window even smaller and be able to provide better results. And if I publish this works out of the go. And this is great because the next person that comes to my site is only going to be shown dogs that are ready for adoption. So I hope this video has been helpful. This is just, a fun project, but it really shows how connecting our Sanity Agent Context to your large language model can really help and provide a better experience for your users.